All right, March 17th, and it is almost midnight, and I got one more package to open. So let's see what this is. Oh, is there a packing slip in here? Yes, there is. All right, had a nose itch there. I'm not picking, just scratching. Seinfeld would say. Okay, this is the high quality set of wiper blades for rear wiper blade for Nissan, $15.99. Leaf 2011 2019 26-inch plus 16-inch plus 10-inch. So supposedly tax was, it's $15.99 plus $1.20 tax. Total order comes to $17.19, and this is supposed to be a whole kit for the whole Leaf. So this is supposed to do the front and back, because the wipers are kind of weird. They're all different sizes, and the ones in the back's like a baby one. So sometimes it's hard to find these and they're not like super popular cars. Nobody likes the Leaf. It is a red-headed stepchild because it doesn't go very far, it doesn't go very fast, and they're ugly. Okay, there's the baby wiper. There's the medium, and here's the big one. So you got a big one, I think this is for the driver's side, a medium for the passenger side, and you have a baby one for the rear windshield wiper. But where can you get all three windshield wipers for your car for under 20 bucks? I think that's a pretty good deal. 17 bucks you get, and some change, you get all three wiper blades, and these usually last a while, especially if you have a garage. But and they're not super hard to install, and I'll install these tomorrow. I did another video when I first installed it, when I first got them, but all the other Leaf wiper blades were more expensive. This is the least expensive ones, and it was cool because it was the whole kit. It comes with everything, so great stocking stuffer. But we have 3 Nissan Leafs, and then my uncle has one, so we actually, I guess there's 4 in the immediate family within, and we all live close to each other. So if you know somebody has a Nissan Leaf, that would be a really good present, because that's really the only maintenance issues you have is wiper blades once every year or two, and then windshield washer fluid, which you can just fill with water, maybe put a couple drips of Rain-X in there, and then tires. And you can get your tires on Amazon for like, they used to be 50 bucks, now they're like 55. You know, for inexpensive Z-rated tire, you can get around 50, under 60 bucks. And you only need to buy 2 of them every year or two, because the front wheels have all your drive, your traction. And if you gun it and turn the wheel a lot, the front tires tend to wear out pretty quickly, but the rear tires last almost forever because they're just dragging. So all right guys, that's all I have. I'll leave a link in the description, and hopefully that'll help you out if you have a Nissan Leaf or you're thinking about getting one. It's like super cheap. I charged my car yesterday at Charge Point. I think it cost me like $1. The most ever cost, if it goes clear down almost zero, clear up to full, it's like $2 to go 100 miles. So if I could get around or find a super cheap insurance, which insurance is expensive for anything, or the only way you can get around it is by a 3-wheeled vehicle, so you can insure it under like motorcycle stats, so cheaper insurance that way. But other than that, it's the cheapest, most efficient thing on the road, and you can get them real cheap. I bought one 2 weeks ago for like $4 grand. So I mean, you're going to start finding them. Everybody wants more more range. So the prices are going to drop, and the ranges are going up on the newer cars. So people are going to be shedding these Nissan Leafs off because you can't really go. They're like an in-town car. But eventually, what's going to happen is you're going to be able to find these with the batteries almost depleted, and you're going to be able to replace the batteries. I think battery technology is getting to the point where you're going to be able to either find a wrecked one, pull the battery out, and then the batteries are smaller, more power dense. So you'll take an old Leaf, put a newer battery in it, and actually get the same or more mileage than the newer cars because they're bigger. Or you're going to find a way to basically take the batteries apart, pull out the old modules that are no good, put new modules in there, and extend your range that way. Or it's going to be more expensive to buy newer modules or newer batteries and be able to have your car, instead of getting 100 miles, get 150, 200, up to 300 miles. So you'll have like basically a cheap car that can basically keep up with the ranges of the newer ones. So anyway, that's just my spiel, and we'll see what happens. So mark this down. We'll look back at this in a year or two and see if we can get some batteries for these old Nissan Leafs and boost the range and capability without spending a bunch. So, all right, I'll see you on the next one. Thanks for watching. I'll leave a link in the description. Later.